running a bit late,
but yeah.
But alright, you get short video.
Oh, was this meant to be 29?
No, it's just a little later than usual.
Oh, okay. Hey, so what do you want me? Oh, yeah. Okay. So
this is our welcome to the finale of Sonic Month.
In this video, we're talking about our Mega Man style Sonic glitch character spinoff.
Yeah, I know that sounds like a lot.
It doesn't really roll off the tongue, but I think that's probably the best way to describe it.
So the thing is, I wanted to, I feel like these three in their place, the three glitch characters and their play styles, would transfer well onto a Mega Man style game.
Yeah. So that's exactly what we did. We came up with a Mega Man style Sonic game.
Now what about, and that's for the
featuring the characters Ashura, Weshnia, and Alice Blue.
With the bosses
being scrapped designs for Sonic.
You know, Sonic scrapped mascot design.
Yeah.
You can find. I'll probably link the page for
description.
The page for the designs in the description.
And so yeah, please remember to do that once we're done recording this.
It's so.
Well, yeah.
All right.
Without further ado, I suppose let's get started.
All right. So we pick up with the end with the credit scene in of Universal Unity with the glitch characters.
In which Ashura, Weshnia, and Alice decided to.
They went outside.
I don't know what they wanted to do, but like they just hang out now.
Yeah.
They're a friend group.
Yeah. And so I'm looking for these three out for adventure. And well, one of these starting off we have
well I should remember how the plot kicks off.
I remember
what prompts this.
So like still not Ashura still isn't sure about how he even.
Yeah, Ashura still isn't sure how he came to be. He's unsure.
That was terrible.
Sorry. So he tells Alice and Weshnia that they can and hang out with each other for a bit.
And well, he goes tries to find any clues to his past.
Which he is still searching for.
So I think I should probably talk about the gameplay a bit.
So as we stated, this is more styled after Mega Man. But like, in what way exactly?
So, so we have Ashura, who plays can fire off lightning.
Small lightning shots, and he can also charge to create a bigger lightning shot.
Yeah.
Of course, he's also quite a fast character.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say it plays quite like a true Sonic game.
It's more like Mega Man X style.
Yeah, like he's fast and he he's fast and has a momentum, as well as his spin dash attack.
Yeah.
Ultimately, the physics are a lot different into this style.
Yeah. Of that, Ashura's gameplay is pretty. Yeah.
Ashura's gameplay is closer to a traditional Sonic game.
Yeah.
And the other characters.
I think Weshnia, as I mentioned, and similarly,
is
like in the crossover video,
is an analog to Zero.
Oh,
He's a sword fighter. Or he fights with swords.
it's gonna do all kinds of stuff with the
He also has the ability to glide and climb walls.
yeah. Alice can fight.
Alice has these crystals circling around her, or that allow her to fire off rapid shots of light energy
In any direction.
in any direction you aim. And will automatically lock onto the nearest target, but you can cycle through viable targets. That's with a shoulder button or whatever it's mapped to.
Yeah. But she also glide. She
Alice also has the most powerful air mobility. And for a few seconds, she can freely float around in the air or in whatever direction you want.
Yeah, and best analog
Would be Axel's hover, or as well as a bit of the air dash.
Yeah. So the setting for the intro stage
is is a little. I'm trying to remember what the setting for this was. I think it was. I think this one was a park. And there was a later stage where you return to the park.
Yeah.
Park with a different character.
Yeah. So
yeah, intro stage is a park.
Erkan, you run in at the end of it. You run into a.
Hey, watch where you're going. Greedy, this is my turf.
I'm sorry, but who are you?
The name's Egbert. It'll be the last name you ever hear.
Oh really?
You're sure looking down. On a baby chick in overalls that's like a quarter of his height.
Yep, a chicken with an attitude.
Yep.
Which is what it was described.
Yeah.
I've been. Yeah, this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick your eyes out.
This is the first boss.
Yeah, it's the tutorial boss. Has half the health of a normal boss. It doesn't do much aside from walk in your direction and then try to do a short hop at you. It will peck you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, unfortunately, you can't. You know, fried chicken in today.
Uncle, I fritter. I'll get you next time. Time you sour lime.
And Egbert waddles off.
Talk about a sore loser.
Well, that wasn't something I was expecting to run into today.
Yeah. So I think then I think the three head off.
And Wes, yeah, he's like,
My squad's out. I was gonna be out for revenge.
Squad.
It said too much.
Said too much.
Yeah.
And Alice and Wes show up. Are you okay? Hey, I heard someone crying.
Oh, just
some self-centered or kid right. It said he was gonna peck my eyes out for wandering in his territory. So I gave him a bit of shocking reality. And then he ran off crying and thinking about how his friends are going to avenge him or something. We should be cautious. Yes. I mean, if they're anything like him, surely they're not that big of a threat, right? But still, he would have been the weakest of the bunch.
Yeah.
A bunch simply sent out as a scout. True.
Well, yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Best not to handle them us alone.
So, with that, you're put into the stage select.
I think we said there was actually a small hub area.
Oh yeah, there's a little hub area. Our characters can hang out on a little grotto near a waterfall.
Oh, and also you can there's some other NPCs where you can buy stuff.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, there are these two. There are these two in particular.
Yeah.
Or that offer that have that can give you something really good for I don't know about 10,000 rings.
What is it again?
They can turn you blue.
Yeah.
No refunds.
They make a Gleshnia and or a Shura. They make Gleshnia or a Shura blue for the next stage you play.
This is a reference to the blue knuckles and blue tails.
And yes, you did spend 10,000 rings on a purely cosmetic purchase that goes away after one stage.
No refunds. So yeah, so the state we start off with.
So obviously there's going to be like different characters and different dialogue and different routes for different characters every stage, but we're not going to go over we're not going to go over every stage in the game with every character because that's 11 stages is with 3 different characters. So that's 33 that's a stage descriptions and dialogue, and this is not going to be as long as our last video.
This is not going to be a 3-hour video.
So we're just going to space out each character. Actually, no, that's not technically true, considering each fortress stage is designed around a specific character.
But yeah,
whatever.
But it's, yeah, we don't want this video to be it's super long. So the first stage,
we're going to go with Alice for Johnny the Blue Jay stage.
It's like a city at night. Think Speed Highway.
You got helicopter drone enemies. Easy jump between buildings. He's Alice's ability to hover or more freely than other characters helps.
Yeah.
Helps, but Weshnia's glide is also really good
You
here.
mean the fucking bird with the sunglasses? Isn't the fucking pant in jeans?
Hey, what are you doing over here? Here. Oh, actually, wait, what are you doing on top of this building? What a curious lady. Hey, want to go have a drink sometime? Yeah, no, I just met you. Do you have... I suppose you wouldn't happen to know about someone picking on a little buddy of mine earlier, would you? You're with that Egbert dude, are you?
Uh-huh.
I knew it.
Nope, the rejects.
Promised myself I would never hit a woman, but you broke it in my code of honor.
What a loser.
So, Johnny the Bird.
Yeah, yep. He
can flap his wings and he needs to double jump. As well as slow his descent. He chases you around. Hound jumps and dives at you. He doesn't have any projectile weapons though. So yeah. Oh, what a cold heart.
Creep.
And off he goes.
What a creep.
What a creep.
So, yep. They call themselves
The rejects.
A group of
A group.
that doesn't that just nobody that
A group of misfits that will to chase their dreams, but things ultimately fell flat.
yep.
Johnny wanted to be a rock star. With his very clear Elvis inspiration.
Yeah.
But alas, that did not come about.
Yep.
Now, next, we have... let's switch to Wechnia. And we're heading to the circus to go after Sandy the Jester.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Well, what you expect of a circus stage?
There's clowns juggling. You can get pies thrown at you. So watch out for that. There's a house of mirrors. I think the best way to describe it is something like Kirby's Triple Deluxe's House of Mirrors.
Yeah.
That's what it's a reference to.
Yeah.
There's balloons that give you extra height when you touch them. Hoops of fire to jump through.
Oh, yep.
And at the end of it all, what's that? Where's that shrill laughter coming from? Show yourself.
Are you having fun? Here?
What? I came here to make sure. Are you? I came here to make sure everything was safe. Heard there's a huge ruckus going on. That all the patrons were chased out.
Never could find an audience that appreciated a proper performance. What a shame. Oh well. Oh, it would be. At least now I get to put on my greatest and your last show.
Yeah.
See, he hops around, swings from ropes. She'll juggle pies at you. You also throw she'll try I balance on a ball.
Yep.
I'll roll at you.
Yeah.
And if you make her go fast enough, like if you trick her out enough time, she'll fall off the ball and become stunned, but the ball will go bouncing around the arena. So, yeah, after being here.
Why can't anyone appreciate in a good performance?
Yep.
So, Sandy, you wanted to be...
Sandy, well, I mean...
wanted to be a beloved clown. But a lot of her tricks were a bit intense and scared the children.
Yep.
And so she was rejected.
Yep.
By the circus. And of course, as anyone does, she came back with an army of angry clowns and tried to destroy the circus, of course.
Yep.
As one does.
Not just a clown.
What a clown.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, the next stage is back to the park. I'm going after Walter the Wolf.
This time with Alice.
Yep, this time you're playing as Alice.
Yep,
It's a more hazardous version of the intro stage.
Yep.
There's burning and coals falling off onto the ground. And angry. What?
I washed this.
Okay. Right, hurry up.
Yeah.
Alright, so, okay, there's burning coals that fell off of grills onto the grill. Now fireworks being launched left and right. And there's also angry enemies that flip burgers at you.
Yep.
Imagine Mr. Damon watches Neutral Special at Super Smash Bros.
Yep. So, upon making it to fucking
Walter the Wolf. Hello! Did you come to check out my cookout? I came because the park, there were reports of fires in the park. Oh, don't mind that. We'll clean up after ourselves. Anyways. Hey, care for a hot dog? No, thank you, sir. Those people back there were flipping burgers at me. Are you sure this is a regular cookout? Well, it was meant to be. Told them to be on the lookout for anyone. And that's on a ban list. Yes, I get. Yes. Oh yeah.
Yay.
Now I know what we're dealing with. You are on the ban list. Get out of this park. I'm afraid you're the one who's going to have to exit the premises, sir. I like how Alice talks like I get angry. You security guard.
Yeah. Yeah. Walter. So.
Walter runs around on similar Sandy. He incorporates some elements of the stage into it. This fight. He'll toss the burning coals on the ground to create traps. Flip burgers at you. He'll also I'll try to chase you down and claw or bite you. As well as summon some smaller wolf enemies to aid him.
Yep. Yeah.
Supposed to be a fun outing.
Yeah.
Walter.
No, I mean, as the whole cooking aspect, cooking.
Yeah, wanted to be a chef
on television and from the same cooking program. It was the same cooking program for the same cooking program.
Yeah, from the same cooking program with Honey. He's a big fan of Honey the cat. Yeah, but everyone was told him and that he couldn't grill a burger to save his life. So So he became obsessed with grilling and trying to make the perfect patty.
Yep. Yeah.
He recruited a bunch of henchmen to try to practice their techniques.
Yep, but wasn't. Yeah.
Yep. But it doesn't seem like any of them know how to work a grill.
Yep.
So,
next is
Fritz the Bulldog.
Oh, this is a Western stage.
And you play through it with a Shura.
I think probably what you'd expect.
From a desert, or cacti that you have to avoid, vultures that swoop down at you. Scorpions that are buried in the sand.
And yep, yeah, typical desert enemies.
There's also a little oasis section,
Yep.
and that you have to go through. When playing as a Shura, disables your ability to use your lightning attack.
Yeah. So you make it to the.
You make it to a small, old desert town, all abandoned, old ghost town.
Desert ain't big.
We'll expect to see anyone else around here. Don't expect to see anyone else around these parts. Me neither. What are you even doing this far out in the desert? This here is my hometown. It looks pretty abandoned to me. I'd say it's more of a ghost town. Even when everyone else is gone, I'll defend this town with my life. I'm not ready to give up just yet. So, now it's a duel of projectiles.
Yep.
So you have the lumber. You have the meandering gun. Unslinger Fritz is walking back and forth and trying to shoot at you.
Very, yeah.
He does target you directly.
Yeah.
So be careful about that.
Yeah. That's so. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty simple. Yeah. Oh, you win. Looks like you win the. Ashura is the one who wins this draw.
Looks like you came out on time. You know, it's been years. I think it might time to finally let go.
Yep.
And Fritz walks away.
So, Fritz is
a failed sheriff. He was respected in his town, but then a group of bandits came through who would either kill or chased out all of the residents except for Fritz, who was too stubborn to refuse or to leave the town he was supposed to. He felt that he failed to protect.
Yeah, a little bit more tragic on the tragic side.
Yeah.
There. Next we have Douglas the Dragon. And based on a warrior concept.
Now we took the idea of the warrior wearing a helmet that would take a dragon's head and just made it him a dragon character.
Yeah.
Well, this stage is taken on as Wechniak.
That's a castle of the stage. I actually think Blade Man.
Yeah, a lot like Blade Man. There's like medieval traps in place. Ace. There's some. There's I'm trying to think of what kind of enemies are here.
Like
some mouse enemies. He's some smaller dragons.
And yeah. And I think there's also like a castle mini boss.
Yeah. There's a there's a fortress defense system mini boss.
That's the
That you have to face off against.
Yeah. So yeah, and when you reach the center, reaching the boss realm.
Oh, you must be Weshnia. I guess you've been waiting for me, huh? I've been told of your arrival. I wasn't expecting it to take this long, though. Enough with the chit-chat. I suppose you're here to duel. Well, I won't keep you any longer. Very well. Well, sword duel time.
Yep.
I'm Douglas. This has got a sword and a shield. He can block attacks. And the key is to stun him by clashing swords with him. He also shoots fireballs.
Yep. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty much the fight.
Yeah. Yep, Weshnia wins this duel.
A fair duel. Question. You're fine, protector. Please, leave me to my solitude.
So, as for Douglas.
Douglas was a respected knight. I was cursed to become a dragon and creature, or I was chased out of his original kingdom. So he took up refuge in an old castle that nobody was using.
Yep.
And built his own order of knights. Right. So the next stage.
Next stage is
the treetop temple with Sage the monkey.
Okay. Yeah.
Based on the monk character.
Yeah. So the in terms of the state itself.
Did I mention you're going with Alice?
Yeah.
It's kind of what you expect from on a treetop stage.
Yeah.
There's a lot of small platforms, and you have to climb the tree.
Yeah.
Weshnia would have also been a good pick here.
Yeah.
Anyways, you climb. I'm up the branches, and leaves.
Yeah.
He's avoiding in the monkey monks that are trying to chase you away.
Yeah.
By dropping nuts on you. You reach the boss. I have been waiting for your arrival. Oh, Alice. Yes. Have you now? Ow. It's been quite a journey getting up here. Simply a test, and it seems you've passed. And what was I even prepared for? Well, a duel, of course. Now, let the energy of our souls collide. Right. So, Sage. Age walks around on the stage.
Yeah, walks around.
Yeah, he runs around. He can jump, climb on the wall. He also has energy projectiles that fire at you. He can fire smaller ones, or he can charge a big one.
Yeah.
He also has a staff referencing Sun Wukong. Because
yeah.
Of course, you have monkey, monk.
Yeah.
We gotta do that.
Yeah. And so.
And after besting Sage, this wasn't how it was supposed to go. This was my final test. You ruined it. You ruined it. Be gone from this temple, witch. Be gone.
Jeez. So, Sage's deal. He wanted to become a warrior monk, but he well, as you saw there, he has quite some the anger issues and tends to throw tantrums when things don't go his way. Yeah.
Basically, he's immature.
Yep. So, since we've cleared all 3 of Alice's stages,
the next one is
there's a cutscene. A cutscene's unlocked.
Oh yeah. Detailing Alice's backstory.
So,
which I suppose we shall go over.
Yeah.
Or soon. We'll go over them at the end.
All right.
And so
next is Rusty the robot. Based on another.
Of course, they're all based on the Sonic design.
Yeah. This one was a wind-up robot.
Yeah.
But it's a scrapyard.
Art stage. There's actually a lot of rundown machines, and there's even a mini boss. Also, it's literally there's even a literal crane. There's a crane as a mini boss.
Yeah.
Not the bird. The vehicle.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, there's a lot of sharp objects that can hurt you when you touch them.
Yeah.
I'm in this stage.
Yeah.
Because there was a bunch of weird, uneven terrain.
Yeah. So making it to the end.
A visitor. You're with the reject, aren't you? Sappy, yes. 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 May I be allowed to tell you my story? I don't want to hear it, you bucket of bolts. How vicious. How vicious. I don't have much battery left. But I can use it to teach you a lesson.
So, yeah, Rusty...
He is a slow-moving character. He has to, well, not that slow-moving, but he has to wind up up first.
Yep.
First, then move to the other side of the stage.
Yeah.
He'll fire off homing missiles, as well as place mines as he goes from one side of the stage to the other.
Yeah.
He also has an attack where he can fire a beam of lightning, and it's telegraphed and lasts for like a split second. So you just have to not be standing in the path of it when it goes off.
Yeah, it's a... Yeah.
It's like a brief flash of lightning.
Yeah. So after you tear him down.
I suppose I really am an outdated hunk of junk. That's right.
Right, yeah, right. Right, Washington seems to have some of a hatred for robots.
Yeah, for real.
All will be revealed shortly.
Yes.
So,
I think it's best to reveal a lot of these things as the well, yeah. During in the fortress ages, but
so
for now, let's move on to the last of the reject.
Well, as for Rusty.
Oh yeah, Rusty.
He really wanted to tell his story, or about Washington didn't have didn't want to hear it.
Rusty was built as a combat robot.
Rusty was
Rusty, not Westia.
Rusty.
Westia.
What?
Yes, Westia, a combat robot. No, he is not a combat robot.
Rusty.
Rusty was built as a combat robot. And in his time, he was top of the line. But of course, newer models came out, old ones became obsolete, and he was sent to the scrapyard.
Yeah.
He avoided being dismantled and just wanders around aimlessly.
Yeah, again, quite rather
looking for purpose.
Yeah. Again, like Fritz, quite tragic.
Yeah.
So the last one is this should look familiar. They're the leader of the rejects.
Let's feel the rabbit.
His stage is very familiar.
It has a lot of aesthetics of Green Hill Zone, but with a twist. There are also underground segments, and of course, it's designed more with this style in mind.
Yeah, this the style. Yeah, Green Hill and a Mega Man style.
Oh, you can imagine that.
Yeah.
You also have to go through burrows to get around on certain barriers.
Yeah.
Or get around certain mounds that were built to keep you out.
Yeah.
Once you reach the end. And once you reach the end, how did you get through all of our defenses? I think you left your tunnels open. And oh dear. Well, I'm sorry to make this short, but I guess there's no way to avoid this.
Time to
bring it on, hedgehog.
Time to feel some pain.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say time to feel the rabbit, and I was like,
no, time to feel some. You're gonna feel some. You're gonna.
Look at this sauce.
Oh. Oh no.
It's moldy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you're gonna feel a lot of pain from this.
So
you can hop around out and throw stuff.
I want to throw carrot at you. Do that sticking to the terrain when and if they miss you.
Yep. You can pick stuff. You can pick up stuff. Pick up blocks with his ear. Rocks with his ears.
Yeah, I can dig up rocks with his ears and lob them at you as well. Oh, he can also burrow underground and tunnel or try to come up beneath you. But alas, he succumbs to a shocking defeat.
Oh, hedgehogs!
You. Ah, shucks. Well, that was a bust. And Field digs away. Feel the rabbit.
one of the more fleshed out mascot ideas.
Well, Theo used to be a beloved in pop culture figure, and starred in several shows and cartoons of his own.
But
some were cartoons and what? Other shows.
Yeah. So
I was even at theme parks and toys and food products themed after him.
But along came.
Along came the hero hedgehog, and Sonic became and the world's new beloved blue buddy.
This sounds very familiar.
Yeah.
He's also a rabbit.
I'm trying to remember. Oswald?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah. Just some old rabbit.
Speaking of old, yeah, he is older than he seems.
Yeah. Yeah. So
yeah, basically he's a bitter new. He's a washed up bitter or pop culture icon.
Yep. Yeah. So. Yep, but he even used to win Man of the Year.
Surely. So
yeah, interesting bunch.
Unch there.
Some.
But alas,
Yeah.
there is more to do.
So
well,
they were dispatched, but
something doesn't feel right. It feels like there's an uncomfortable energy in the air, and then it cuts to the rejects, like all gathering up of something they were searching for, shards of the Phantom Ruby. Oh, well, looks like we've got them all. Oh, Leggy, you ready to see what this baby can do?
Of course. It'll give me the power to get back at that greedy me. Don't keep it waiting any longer.
So they, reassembled.
Reassemble the Phantom Ruby, and the shards just fuse back into each other. And it starts floating and pulsating. Wow. Cool.
Yep.
Sure is a mighty ominous stone on over there.
Yep. So
You be careful with that,
Yep.
youngin. And
that's what happens when a bunch of.
and I'm getting in quite dire readings. You use that response.
Yeah, shut up, you bucket of bolts. I'm gonna. Gimme.
No. Oh dear God.
Egbert jumps at the gemstone and gets blasted away.
Ah!
Yeah, this is what happened.
And it coalesces, and the space around the stone distorts, forming a physical body for it. Who has brought me back? Like,
Who are you? I was told I got a powerful stone that'll help me. You blast that hedgehog into oblivion.
Hedgehog. You shall serve as my army.
What? No, I'm the boss here.
Here, infinite knocks Egbert over.
Ah!
Do not question my authority. Weakling. I am the one with all the power here. Oh dear.
This doesn't seem
Like a good idea.
Yep, you made a...
I suppose there's no point in trying to challenge it. New King, what is your name? I am Infinite. The soul of the Phantom Ruby. And this world cannot fathom my true potential. Then we shall create a better one. Yeah, we will then.
So,
Infinite conjures up a fortress.
yeah.
What was the thing? Void.
What?
What kind of weird aesthetic? What's the world? The race in.
Null space?
Yeah, it conjures up a fortress made of the kind of environment you see in null space. A fitting fortress. So.
Yep, that just, that is definitely not good.
Yeah. The trio turn around to see a fortress, your massive fortress that's rising in the distance. And now, I'm no expert in giant, in ominous castles rising out from the ground, but that doesn't look like a good sign. Something's clearly gonna miss. This. We must charge in. Way ahead of you, pal. A spin dash is towards the building. Weshnia draws his blade and charges, and Alice flies towards the tower as well.
So Phantom Fortress is stage 1.
Is Alice's stage. This one will test Alice's abilities. There are long distances between platforms that you have to hover over, or swarms of enemies that you have to take down, as well as all those many obstacles that'll stop you from. As well as many fast and dangerous obstacles that you'll have to use your time-stopping ability to get through.
Yeah.
Yeah, these final levels are no joke.
So the boss here is well one of the Phantom.
Phantom Chaos.
Us.
You're one of the beasts that. You must be one of the beasts that's guarding this tower. Mm-hmm. Is this your doing? I don't think this creature is intelligible.
Yep.
Well, only one way to find out.
So,
and time to fight against chaos. So you can shift between different forms. Arms here. Obviously not perfect chaos because that's too big to fit in this arena. Let's shift through some of its forms. It mainly sticks with chaos
0.
Chaos 0. But can turn into its weird frog form. Or maybe that 4.
No, 4.
Or try I swallow you. Who turn to phase 6 and charge at you.
Yeah. It can also extend and its arms. 1 and 2 chaos 2. It can extend its arms.
And it cycles between these.
Yeah, it cycles between them.
I'm at random.
But yeah, you get rid of you dissipate the phantom.
And it dissolves.
Yep, it dissolves.
Something tells me that that's not the creature or that erected this fortress.
Yeah.
Well, help. Back to searching.
Yep.
And next stage is for Weshnia. This stage will...
The stage is very combat oriented.
Yeah, very combat oriented. And a lot of bulky, powerful enemies.
Yep.
As well as ones that function similar to how Douglas does, where you need to parry their attacks to stun them, and before you can actually finish them off.
Yep. And the boss here is another
Phantom Metal Sonic. You. And Weshnia does not have anything to say more than that.
Yep.
So he goes in and destroys is the Metal Sonic Phantom. You know, like Metal Sonic was fought in. I know he. Think of a Sonic 4 Metal Sonic fights.
Yeah, like those.
Similar to those. I don't know how else to describe it.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Then we move. So yeah.
I suppose before we go into Ashura's last stage,
we can
go over some backstories.
So, Alice has a pretty simple one.
Well, Alice, Amy, and Arya are going sightseeing in a field of giant crystals.
Yep.
But they got split from each other.
Yep.
Now, Alice and Arya end up trapped in the crystal dimension, and which I imagine is like similar to how the special stages look. It's an ever-changing and chaotic world with inconsistent rules.
Yeah.
And Amy he could not find her sisters before her parents came to take her back home.
Yep. So yeah, that's a pretty simple one.
Now, through the years, Alice learned to harness the chaos energy of the realm, which is where she gained her otherworldly abilities from.
Yeah.
It's basically like if she had some degree of a super form at all times.
Yeah.
And Arya simply wandered looking for an exit. While Alice tried to conquer the world she was stuck in.
Yeah.
And eventually, Knuckles and Rankles came along and...
it was Sonic Free...
Sonic came along and freed them.
Yeah, that's a pretty simple one.
Mm-hmm.
Weshnia
is a bit more interesting one. Now, we're going to tell two versions of this.
The original...
One is the kind of dumb original story, and one is the retcon. And I think both work with his distaste arc with his character. But I just wanted one that made more coherent sense.
So the original
is that he is Tails' biological brother. Weshnia is a fox, and he was abducted, and they injected him with echidna DNA and tried to bring back the echidnas for some reason. And also Eggman did this for some reason. Like Metal Sonic was.
Yeah, Metal captured him.
Metal Sonic captured him. And I don't know why. Why does Metal Sonic want to bring back the echidnas? Why did he kidnap a random fox to do so?
Oh, what the? The what?
Oh, eventually, Weshnia got fed up with all this, broke free of his restraints, and trashed the whole lab.
No, yeah.
For wandering off to try to find his family.
Yeah, that's really dumb.
Now, this is slightly different. It has a lot of the same beats. The new story for Weshnia is that he is Tails' brother, but not his biological brother. So Tails, when he was younger, found an echidna egg. Well, no, Tails. What if Tails' parents found a kid, an egg lying around somewhere, and decided to take it in, and see if she could hatch it.
So.
So. So Tails' mom, sure, after having shortly after having her own biological child, managed to get the egg to hatch and adopted Weshnia or Kilos into the family.
Yeah. However,
a tragedy struck when the Prower family.
Yep.
Resulting in the death of both the mother and resulting in the. I don't think the father was around.
no, but yeah.
But resulting in the death of Tails' mother, as well as the abduction of Weshnia.
Yep. Now.
Weshnia, being one of the echidna race, well, they tried to train him to become a super soldier. But alas, as Weshnia would not stand for their cruel mistreatment. And during in a test against Metal Sonic, he had. But this is Eggman trying to create a biological super soldier.
Eggman tried.
Sort of similar to how Shadow.
Sort of Project Shadow.
Sort of similar, or trying to do something similar to Project Shadow and create an organic super weapon.
Yeah.
Ultimately, Weshnia incapacitated Metal Sonic and
A more coherent, a more less stupid version.
there's still a bit of weird edgy stuff, a bit of weird edgy nonsense, but it's more coherent than what we had before.
Or what we're gonna tell you shortly.
Now, Ashura, well, we will get to that when it is time.
So, the third stage is themed after Ashura, centered around Ashura.
No, third stage is centered around Ashura. It's an obstacle course, or themed around utilizing. It has a few puzzle elements and themed around utilizing your electricity.
Yeah.
In interesting ways, such as pushing a metal block into place, then shooting down a wire or activate a door.
Yeah.
So, our stage also it will also test your ability to know when it's right to use basic shots and when it's right to utilize a charge shot, as well as throwing a couple underwater sections at you. Practice your general ability to avoid hazards when you can't fight back.
Yeah. So the boss here is
There is Phantom Shadow,
who doesn't. I don't think. It doesn't say anything.
The Phantoms don't speak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Zavik was a Phantom though, right?
Yeah. But
I guess Zavik was like a stronger I don't know.
I don't know.
I think Force is a mess. Okay.
This is a mess. This is what we're going off of. What?
Because it was the most recent thing.
Only 2 months. We did this less than a month after Forces.
Let's just roll with it.
And an Infinite didn't get didn't get a resolution here.
And so we wanted to try to give him one.
What does this have to do with these guys?
I have no idea. But I figured out. I came up with something, and
well,
you'll find out.
You'll find out. So the Phantom Shadow is what you would expect. shooting in chaos spears. Is teleporting.
Yeah, he shoots chaos spheres, teleports, or
Can freeze time.
yeah, he can freeze you in place. Ace. Ace. So hopefully you're in a safe spot then.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can also perform the chaos blast.
Yep. Which one? What's that?
A large explosion.
Okay, you get an explosion around him.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
To being Phantom Shadow, it's not like Ashura has much to glean from that.
Yeah. Just
Another hedgehog. Albeit one that he does sort of resemble with his black coloration, and although that's probably, and yes, it is a coincidence.
Yeah.
And so he's black in color.
So now on to the final stage, which is
A stage where you could and switch between all three characters freely, of course.
And this is the obligatory boss rush stage.
A age where you fight the bosses, and you can freely switch between any character.
Yeah.
Or they all meet up. So, any luck finding you created this place? Wish I could say, hey, I just found some weird blue monster. Ashnia? I could not locate this fortress's creator either. I guess you should team up then. Seems like there's only one path ahead.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll be safer if we progress together or from here.
Yep.
Let's finish this.
So it's
A rematch with all of the rejects, of course. Not gonna bother.
Yeah,
going
no, I'm gonna go over
dialogue.
dialogue again. They basically they all say, and they're doing the, they basically say they're doing. That they're not the ones who did this.
Yeah, all of the basically explained that they're not. They didn't cause this.
Well,
they didn't build this tower. And some of them even ask you to put a stop to this, such as Fritz, Rusty, and Egbert. Although it's rather than being out of the kindness of his heart, it's more so out of him not liking to be bossed around.
Yeah, but they don't tell you who. So after clearing after taking out all of the rejects, actually again,
it's time to approach the final chamber. 3 brave warriors approach. 3 brave warriors approach a being with infinite power. I wonder who will win. No matter. This is a foregone conclusion. You are fools to have come here. So you're the one in charge of all of this whole operation, huh? After those hooligans and brought the shards of my soul back together. I decided to enlist them as my servants. But it seems they are not quite as useful as they promised they'd be. I'll have to get rid of them later. You cold, old, you heartless monster.
Monster, you say? I'm merely doing what all beings strive for. I'm merely attaining what all beings strive for. Success has the ability to live on forever in one form or another. And I will make my presence known. Westy, sure, suddenly he has a vivid flashback.
Oh boy, here we go. This is our.
This.
Trust me, we didn't pull this out of our asses last minute.
This
us.
was literally just part of the original story, and I will try to come up with a more reasonable explanation and afterwards.
So, what's the association with waterfall?
So,
well,
it relates to the Sonic Adventure games.
Wait, what?
So, you know where the Master Emerald was, surrounded by waterfalls?
No, yeah, around that.
That's what I came up with. I started, okay, it would make sense that at some point it was like hidden behind a waterfall or something.
Yeah.
And here,
like the Lost World.
Get this, I had Ashura as part of the Jackal Squad
Wait, what?
with Infinite
Yes.
thousands of years ago.
What?
I don't think that makes any sense.
No, it doesn't. No.
And they came face to face with the Echidna tribe.
I'm trying to. They want
to steal the emerald for. Their warriors to call and everyone and tried to stop them.
Tikal just pleaded for them not to.
Tikal pleaded for them to not take the emerald. All the Echidna warriors tried to stop them, but Ashura, as a last-ditch effort, charged at the emerald, and causing him to become imbued with its power. Infused with the ability of chaos lightning. And everyone uninvolved was either injured or killed.
What?
And Ashura left unconscious after the massive discharge of energy and sudden an influx of new power, or was warped away by the chaos energy.
Yeah.
Into another realm.
So,
I'm gonna try to retcon that because that's complete nonsense.
Nothing about that makes any sense.
So, obviously, still have to tie the story to Infinite and the Master Emerald. Those are the two most prominent things here.
Yes. But
so I'm gonna come up with a new way. Hey, Ashura. He was always a hedgehog.
Yes, always a hedgehog.
He was a pure black hedgehog. And he was an explorer. He wanted to chart uncharted lands, and well, what better place to look than Angel Island? And which has been in isolation for hundreds or even thousands of years. On his travels, he accidentally stumbled upon the hidden palace.
Yep.
The grand temple, waterfalls around, and it's the guardian of the Master Emerald, old Knuckles.
Yep.
Now Knuckles was told Ashura to get back.
He shouldn't even be here.
They shouldn't be here, but then and from the shadows came the Jackal Squad, looking to pull off a great heist, heist and steal the Master Emerald away.
Knuckles was fighting them off, but he couldn't get all of them.
I mean, well, one of them in particular.
Their leader. Was Infinite the leader? No, I don't think
I think he was. I think, I don't know, what was it, fucking Zero or some shit?
Zero?
I think that was his original
Yeah,
name.
Zero, okay. So Zero, their leader, came face to face with the Traveler. Her
We're both
attempted.
after it, aren't we?
What? I came here to chart the land. And
I'm not a thief.
I'm no thief. One who would pass up the opportunity for ultimate power. Pathetic. Infinite walked towards the Master
Yeah.
Emerald.
Uh-oh.
But Ashura, not wanting
So,
Infinite to get a hold of it, it ran after him. And
I mean,
Infinite dodged out of the way of his attack at the last
yeah,
moment.
Zero.
No, Zero dodged out of the way of his attack and left Ashura colliding with the Master Emerald. The impact causing it to release a massive surge of energy, which coursed through his whole body.
Yeah.
Resulting in his distinct in green in his coloration, and as well as filling him with the power of chaos lightning.
Yeah.
Now witnessing that as the Jackal knew it was probably time to retreat.
Yeah.
Knuckles aced them away.
Yeah. And, well, and Ashura.
Well, Ashura still surging with energy and firing and lightning everywhere out of his control. Eventually stopped.
Yeah.
He collapsed and asked onto the emerald, and it's as if it's it's part of its own self-defense mechanism. It warped him away. Hey. Hey. But of course, that power, the amount of power it had discharged within Ashura in such a small body, it was bound to cause problems.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So, bound within in chaos space. Ashura still occasionally crackled with energy. And of course, being in such a small environment, that energy had nowhere to go, and eventually he started coalescing into something more chaotic. It seemed the energy had achieved a conscience of its own. Creating the storm. Eventually, the storm grew large enough to break through from chaos space, and back into reality.
Yep.
And that's where error code kicks off.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah.
A coherent and Ashura backstory.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he was simply trying to stop
Zero from taking in the Master Emerald. He succeeded at a price.
Yeah.
But now
thus ended the tale of Ashura the Adventurer.
And now, and coming back to his senses is with Alice and Weshnia holding him up. Ashura! Oh, you're alive!
I know.
Alice had a force field held up blocking Infinite's attacks. And in that moment, the force field shatters and the three are blasted against the wall.
He knows now.
You cannot stop me forever. Does your lust for power know no end?
And I stopped you years ago. You should have quit then. I remember. Now, you're that puny adventurer who sent himself into a frenzy. He to get in the way of my ultimate power. It is finally time for your day of reckoning. And you nuisance. And sure, I remember. But right now, we need to stop up Infinite. Let's go, team.
So,
time for the 3-phase final boss. Infinite. Phase 1. He takes a note from Alice and uses and pulls up a shield. That deflects. And pulls out a shield. Tuned to deflect the chaos energy. Tuned to deflect chaos lightning. And unable to be broken by a Weshnia's sword. Or Alice has to use her unique magic to take down on the shield, yielding to Infinite's first health bar. Afterwards, Infinite it falls to the ground, and wields a large blade.
I think he actually did used to carry around a dagger.
Yeah, and pulls out his dagger. This fight is on foot. He runs around at blistering speed, he jumps, teleports, or it tries to appear behind you and assassinate you.
Yeah.
This is the phase you fight with Weshnia. You have to... after proving which blade is better, or completing his second health bar, it goes into the final phase. Alice and Weshnia are incapacitated. But Ashura manages to hold on. On tapping into the energy within and to become super Ashura.
That was like mega Ashura.
That sounds stupid and edgy.
Yeah, super Ashura.
Yeah, to become super Ashura. At which point, when you have a clash with Infinite, also tapping into the Phantom Ruby and harnessing the power of the Void.
A cycle just like before.
Yep. What? Her Ashura and Infinite. Well, there's a duel. I'm just sorry.
Yeah.
And
Yep. Not that.
you have to you always fire off charge shots as well as being able to fly around the arena freely. I believe Infinite pulls you into null space for this form.
Uh-huh.
For this phase. And after defeating him, avoiding his void attacks and illusions, and you're both knocked out of null space.
Oh yeah, his the mask falls off, the breaks.
The mask breaks. Infinite is drained of his power. And Ashura reverts back to his normal form. No sleep for the wicked, huh, Infinite?
Right, zero.
I don't think he gave his name.
No,
That doesn't make
yeah,
sense.
right, yeah, right, infinite.
Right, infinite. No, I just want to say he gave his name earlier, or it was just zero.
Yeah.
No sleep, no rest for no sleep for the wicked. A zero. I am infinite.
You threw everything away just for power.
You threw away everything. Your allies, your whatever family you may have, your chance at a fulfilling life. What do you have now? Blind destruction, and fake friends that ends with no will of their own, and prisoners in your own world. Is that what you really want? It doesn't have to be this way, Infinite. You don't have to go down like this. Infinite's physical form dissipates, and the chaos and the Phantom Ruby warps away. And with that, the tower begins to collapse.
Oh.
Time for an escape sequence.
Oh, let's get out of here.
So yeah, now you gotta switch between all three characters for an escape sequence. And so you held down the tower.
And what?
And you watch as the rejects escape as well.
And also, and well, of course, you get up and it cuts. Yeah.
The evil has been vanquished.
Yep.
Hopefully that's the last we see of him.
Yeah, that's the, and of course I think you stand up, standing on, on the cliff, watching it crumble.
Yep. We did it. Woohoo! Let's go! Oh, you were amazing out there, Shura. As were you. Well, thank you for keeping us safe. Hey, man, I'm still impressed that you were able to keep up with all of that at Westnia. Well, that seemed like way too much for my brain to process. Y'all did good today. Hey, and I think it's cause for a celebration. And from behind the rejects, excellent forward in a group, all injured. Are we? I don't know if we're done quite yet. State your reason for coming here.
And that's the last time we were trying to listen to someone.
Green meanie. I was the one who was supposed to take down that angry dog. How dare you? He'll get all the glory. Now I gotta throw a party for you?
What he's trying to say is, sorry for all the trouble.
You did all of that.
We weren't quite aware of what bringing that gemstone together would unleash.
Yep, it's, yeah.
His environmental ratings seem stable. At last, the evil has been vanquished. Hey, I said that. Well, I think this
calls for a cookout. What about a little musical number?
Oh, a special performance! I'm so excited!
Ed. I've been needing to blow off some steam. Hey, Ashura? I'm sorry about all the trouble back there, pal. Thank you for saving us.
Yeah.
I really didn't want to be some unlap rabbit or mad dog.
Yeah.
So I guess we owe you one.
Yep.
Mind if you wanna celebrate together after all we've been through? I'll lighten up,
Yeah.
I think that's a fun idea.
Yeah. Oh, the credit. So.
The credit. It's show their party. And turns out a bunch of people are gathering around.
Yep.
For it. Well, we have Johnny playing on stage. He's playing on guitar and singing a song. Along with Sandy, he performing tricks and running a carnival, running several carnival games, like running back and forth between the booths. Walter grilling up. Walter finally grilling up a hamburger that the kids are happy to eat. Fritz telling stories. He's to a couple of puppies. He's Douglas and Sage having a duel. Rusty shooting off fireworks or so the cannon that he used to use for missiles.
Yep.
Also seems like he's gotten a bit of a new coat of paint.
Yep.
And feel putting on a miming performance. That's for the kids.
Yep.
Ads which they seem to love.
What about Egbert?
And Egbert. Egbert brooding, and as he huffs it, it's a hot dog that Alice tries to pass him.
Yeah.
Before angrily pecking at it.
Yep. Yeah.
So, and of course, there's a time skip where they are now.
Where's everyone? So yeah, okay. So basically, what you like? Think Shovel Knight's endings.
Yeah.
Is
starting with Egbert. Hurt. Or found a family.
Egbert.
Egbert found family. He's been adopted by Max the rooster, or was it Max?
Sharps.
By Sharps the rooster. Or is in charge of guarding the farm.
Yep.
Johnny. He released his first hit single. Sandy. He toned down the fear factor.
Yep.
Shows her performing at a birthday party.
Yep.
He Walter
Finally,
opened his own fast food chain.
yep.
And it's called Wolf It Down.
Wolf it down.
By the way.
Yep, wolf it down.
Fritz. It's appreciating what life has to offer.
Yep.
Or Douglas.
Yes.
Yes, the exile returns.
Yep. He finally was accepted back to his kingdom.
You know, I'm reunited.
Fritz was a.
Yeah, he was as appreciating nature, or
Yep.
basically trying to move on.
Yep.
On from his grief.
Yep.
Sage, taking anger management classes.
Yeah, makes sense.
as Rusty, pyrotechnics expert.
Yep. And
and Phil,
Yep.
back in the limelight.
Yep.
Phil, the return of a classic.
Phil's got relevancy.
Yeah, Phil's back into relevancy.
And what do you know? A little Sonic cameo right there.
Yeah, a little Sonic cameo with Sonic clapping and for Phil.
Yeah.
I'm giving him a thumbs up. Sonic gives Phil a thumbs up.
And as for in terms of these
the main characters. There's Alice. There's Girls' Night Out.
Yep.
She's having Girls' Night In. She's having a sleepover with her sisters.
Yeah. Yeah, enough adventuring for a while.
Weshnia. Keeper of Peace.
Yep.
Weshnia chasing a couple bandits on some treasure.
Yep. And
Ashura.
staring at
Into the sunset.
sun,
Back on the road. ... With who found purpose.
He can finally put it behind him.
Yeah. No, Ashura. Looking towards the future. And then he zips off. He zips down the hill and off into the horizon.
Yeah.
And then the actual credits would roll.
Oh,
I mean, hypothetically, probably would be very long credits.
Yeah, that's all right. Did you like your score?
Your scores and stuff, montage of some gameplay clips.
Yeah.
And at the end of it all, infinite.
Yeah, post-credit scene.
Infinite sitting around out in a cave.
Mm-hmm.
Infinite lets out a sigh, and it ends without a subtitle for him.
Yep. Yep. The end.
No, Infinite. Remembering what was lost.
Mm-hmm. Just a shell of what he was.
So who knows? Maybe we'll follow up on that in the future.
Maybe. So, but Wouldn't be too long, huh?
But yeah, with that, I think that's the game.
So yeah, and all of our Sonic related projects.
Yup.
Well, there is one, but it never really. I don't think it ever materialized.
So, well, there wasn't a canceled project. Well, not really canceled, but more like we haven't done it. We still haven't done it. So maybe that'll come to fruition someday. Maybe next year we'll talk about that.
Maybe.
No, maybe next year we'll have something to talk about on Sonic's anniversary.
So, but yeah, I hope all of you enjoyed Sonic Month, and this was quite an exhausting schedule.
Oh, and it's great to finally have some room to breathe.
So next month is only next
Stuff is scheduled for the end of July, but we could do some stuff before it.
Or maybe some other offhand discussion videos. But yeah.
Who knows about what?
Next, yeah. Anyway, yeah, we've been talking for over 2 hours, right?
Yeah. No, not 2 hours, but more than an hour and a half.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I'm Nosren.
And I'm Amaray. And
bonjour,
bonjour, my wonderful
viewers.
viewers. See you in the next video. Yeet!